And amid the ongoing U.S.-Israeli war on Iran, uncertainty is growing over Washington's plans for Kharg Island. And according to a report by Axios, the Trump administration is considering options to occupy or block Kharg Island, and their aim is reportedly to pressure Iran into reopening the Strait of Hormuz. And in the latest, U.S. President Donald Trump declined to confirm any military plan. Speaking in Washington, he said he may or may not have a strategy.
Well, I may have a plan or I may not, but how would I ever say that to a reporter? If I said that to a reporter, Marco would say, please, sir, let's bring you over to the helicopter immediately, right? No, I can't tell you that.
Last week, U.S. forces targeted the Kharg Island. Trump claimed that the U.S. military had totally obliterated every military target on Kharg. He added that U.S. military may hit site a few more times, just for fun, as Trump had quoted being said. Some American officials say that the attack was conducted to convince the Iranians to reopen the Hormuz Strait. They also describe it as a step to weaken Iran's military presence on the island and prepare for a potential ground operation. Now, Kharg is an 8-kilometer-long coral island in the Persian Gulf. It's about 26 kilometers from the mainland. It is a key processing hub for Iran, through which 90% of the country's oil exports typically flow. The island had largely been left alone by U.S.-Israeli attacks during the first 2 weeks of the war. An operation to take over Kharg Island could put U.S. troops more directly in the line of fire. U.S. officials say such a move would come only after a further reduction of Iran's capabilities around the strait. At the same time, the Pentagon is building up forces in the region. About 8,000 additional U.S. military personnel are reportedly being deployed. Reports say that the U.S.'s Boxer Amphibious Ready Group and the 11th Marine Expeditionary Unit are heading to West Asia. They will be joining the USS Tripoli Group. Together, 6 amphibious warships will carry thousands of Marines, increasing American capabilities in the region. Now, all these shows that the occupation of the Kharg Island by ground troops, is under serious consideration. Various options are being evaluated by the United States, and reports suggest that one option is a naval blockade to stop tankers from reaching the island. One source said Pentagon lawyers have been consulted on the legal aspects of these options. And this comes as the U.S. has temporarily lifted some sanctions on Iranian oil shipments to ease global energy prices hit by disruptions in the Strait of Hormuz. Kharg Island remains central to Iran's oil exports. However, there is no clear indication that taking control of the island would force Iran to agree to American terms.